I got 4 white girls now.
From Shaquille O'Neal, who bragged after getting involved with Gilbert Arenas' partner Laura, to Derek Fisher, who went head-to-head with Matt Barnes over his ex-wife Gloria Govan, to Tony Parker, who got exposed for sexting Brent Barry's wife, Erin. Here are 8 NBA players who crossed the line and got involved with their own teammates' wives. Let's begin with Tony Parker and Erin Barry. The San Antonio Spurs were riding high in 2010, with Tony Parker at the helm as their championship point guard, when a scandal erupted that would rock the basketball world to its core. Parker, who had been living the Hollywood dream married to Desperate Housewives star Eva Longoria, found himself at the center of a teammate's betrayal that violated every unwritten rule in professional sports. The affair centered on inappropriate text messages between Parker and Erin Barry, the wife of his former teammate Brent Barry. What made this betrayal particularly devastating was the close friendship that had developed between the two families during Barry's tenure with the Spurs from 2004 to 2008. The Parkers and Barrys had been so close that Brent and Erin attended Tony and Ava's lavish wedding ceremony in France in 2007. The discovery came in the most devastating way possible. Eva Longoria found hundreds of flirtatious and sexually explicit text messages between Parker and Erin Barry stored in a private electronic program on Parker's phone that he had carelessly left open. These weren't casual, friendly exchanges. Sources described them as sustained intimate communication that had been going on for nearly a year. Parker admitted to the sexting while denying any physical affair, but Erin Barry maintained complete denial of any inappropriate communication. She posted on her website and Facebook stating firmly, "I did not have an affair with Tony Parker, nor did I pursue Tony Parker." The fallout was immediate and devastating. Both couples filed for divorce within weeks of each other. The Barrys on October 29th, 2010, and Longoria on November 17th, 2010. The timing wasn't coincidental. It revealed the synchronized destruction of 2 marriages built on trust and friendship. The Spurs organization was reportedly furious. Sources indicated that coach Greg Popovich and the staff were very upset, and Popovich even considered trading Parker. However, Parker's recent 4-year, $50 million contract extension, signed just a week before the scandal broke, likely prevented such drastic action. Fans and critics were divided in their reactions. On Reddit, Spurs fans expressed mixed sentiments, with some criticizing Parker, while others defended him, citing his on-court contributions. The basketball community was particularly harsh on the breach of the bro code, that unwritten rule among teammates about respecting each other's relationships. Rick Barry, Brent's father and NBA Hall of Famer, expressed his shock and concern to TMZ, saying, "I feel horrible for my son. I'm in shock. This is the straw that broke the camel's back." Today, the aftermath tells a complex story of moving forward. Parker has since remarried and divorced again, focusing on his business ventures and role as president of Asvel Basket, a French professional basketball club. Eva Longoria found love again with businessman Jose Antonio Pepe Baston in 2016, while Brent Barry remarkably returned to work within the Spurs organization as vice president of basketball operations in 2018. The Tony Parker saga set the stage for examining how professional relationships can be destroyed by personal betrayals, but it wouldn't be the last time the NBA world would witness such dramatic violations of teammate trust. Derek Fisher and Gloria Govan. The NBA world erupted in October 2015 when a story broke that seemed straight out of a Hollywood action movie. Former teammates Derek Fisher and Matt Barnes engaged in a physical altercation over Barnes' estranged wife, Gloria Govan. Derek Fisher had begun dating Gloria Govan in 2015 while she was separated from Matt Barnes, his former Los Angeles Lakers teammate from 2010 to 2012. What made this situation explosive was that Barnes discovered Fisher was at Govan's home with their twin sons, Carter and Isaiah, without his knowledge. The confrontation that followed became the stuff of NBA legend. Initial reports claimed Barnes drove 95 miles from Santa Barbara to beat the S***T out of Fisher during a bonfire at Govan's house. However, Barnes later clarified the truth was more nuanced. He lived just 15 minutes away and was motivated by concern for his children's comfort with Fisher's presence. The confrontation's intensity was captured when Barnes was asked about fighting both Fisher and Colin Kaepernick, responding defiantly.
Both of them.
Barnes described the discovery in a 2019 Vlad TV interview, explaining how he overheard a Bluetooth conversation between Govan and Fisher while in Govan's car during a custody visit, which confirmed their relationship.
And we're waiting for Gloria to come back, and she starts walking out of the place she got her food, not realizing that her Bluetooth comes on in the car. It's just like a movie. So her Bluetooth, so her whole conversation stops the boys' movie. They don't really pick up on it, but I'm just like, yo, I fucking know this voice, and I hear, baby, I miss you, and I can't wait to see you again.
The betrayal cut deep because Barnes believed Fisher had violated the unwritten code among teammates about romantic involvement with each other's partners. The NBA took swift action. Barnes was suspended for 2 games and fined $35,000 for his public comments, including stating violence is never the answer, but sometimes it is. The incident drew significant media attention, particularly because Fisher was serving as head coach of the New York Knicks at the time. Fisher defended himself in a 2016 Sports Illustrated essay, arguing that he and Barnes were not close friends, only teammates for 1 season. He maintained there was no violation of a code since both he and Govan were separated and going through divorces when they began dating. The fan reaction was explosive and divided. The incident became a trending topic, with social media users creating memes about Barnes's alleged 95-mile drive, humorously speculating about his playlist to stay angry during the trip. The affair was even referenced in pop culture, notably in Kanye West's song 30 Hours, highlighting its cultural impact. Critics questioned Fisher's professionalism, given his coaching role with the Knicks. Some suggested the incident embarrassed the franchise, though others noted Fisher's attempt to downplay the drama and defend Govan's autonomy to make her own relationship choices. The story's conclusion reveals the complex nature of modern relationships and co-parenting. Fisher and Govan married in July 2021 at Cielo Farms in Malibu, California, proving their relationship survived the dramatic beginning. Remarkably, Barnes softened his stance over time, congratulating the couple on their 2018 engagement and stating that his children's happiness was his priority. Today, all 3 parties have moved forward, with Barnes noting in 2021 that he and Fisher had buried the hatchet and were focused on co-parenting. Barnes even stars in the Wet V reality show The Barnes Bunch, which explores their co-parenting dynamic. While Fisher and Barnes found peace, another NBA giant was about to face his own teammate relationship scandal that would shake the basketball world. Shaquille O'Neal and Laura Govan. The basketball world was rocked in 2009 when leaked emails surfaced suggesting an intimate relationship between NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal and Laura Govan, who was engaged to Washington Wizards star Gilbert Arenas. The controversy erupted when the Young, Black, and Fabulous published screenshots of alleged emails between O'Neal and Govan, dated March 5, 2009. The explicit exchanges reportedly showed Govan informing O'Neal of her hotel location, with O'Neal asking if he could come put it in after a social engagement, and Govan responding, LOL or crazy, as long as you taste me and make me come LOL. What made this scandal particularly complex was the web of relationships involved. O'Neal was married to Shawnee O'Neal, now Henderson at the time, while Govan was engaged to Arenas and had 4 children with him. Additionally, both Shawnee and Laura were connected through the reality show Basketball Wives, where Shawnee served as executive producer. The impact on Arenas was immediate and devastating. In a 2023 episode of his podcast, Gil's Arena, he described learning about the rumors during a game in Indiana, saying, the Shaq sleeping with my ex rumor came out, and I'm at the free throw line and all I heard was shock, shock, shock. The chanting from fans was so distracting that it affected his performance on the court. When asked about marriage and relationships, Shaq's response revealed his complex approach to dating.
I don't know, I got 4 white girls now, so I'm just trying to, go back and forth.
Laura Govan has consistently denied the affair allegations throughout the years. In a 2011 Sister to Sister interview, she dismissed the claims humorously, saying, hell no, have you seen his feet? How you gonna sleep with somebody who has feet like that? I love Shaquille to death, but I would never get down with Shaquille. O'Neal has never directly confirmed or denied the specific allegations, but he has acknowledged his infidelity as a general factor in his marriage's failure. In a 2024 People interview, he stated, I messed it up, referring to his marriage with Shawnee. The controversy was reignited in 2024 when Shawnee's memoir, Undefeated, Changing the Rules and Winning on My Own Terms, detailed her confrontation with a close friend, implied to be Govan, over messages with O'Neal. This led to renewed media attention and speculation about the Basketball Wives storylines. Fans and critics reacted with a mixture of fascination and skepticism. The 2009 rumors sparked significant buzz on social media, with fans chanting O'Neal's name at arenas during games. When Basketball Wives revisited the issue in 2024, Instagram comments criticized Shawnee for bringing up stuff from 20 years ago for ratings. The personal toll was significant for all involved. O'Neal and Shawnee's marriage, which had already faced challenges including a 2007 separation filing, ended in divorce in 2011. Govan and Arenas' relationship also deteriorated, culminating in their permanent split in 2014. Today, the aftermath reveals how the parties have moved forward. O'Neal, now 53, is a retired Hall of Famer focused on his media career and business ventures, expressing regret over his past marital failures. failures. Govan continues as a television personality and entrepreneur, raising her 4 children with Arenas. Arenas hosts the Gills Arena podcast and announced his engagement to Melly Monaco in July 2024. While the O'Neal scandal dominated headlines, another NBA center was facing his own allegations that would threaten both his career and his coach's marriage. Paul George and Valerie Cook. The basketball world was stunned in May 2014 when rumors surfaced suggesting that Indiana Pacers center Roy Hibbert had been involved in an affair with Valerie Cook, the wife of his teammate Paul George. What made this scandal particularly shocking was the timing. It emerged during the Pacers' challenging playoff run, threatening to destroy the team chemistry that had made them Eastern Conference contenders. The rumors began circulating on social media and gossip blogs, particularly through an anonymous email sent to BelAirAlert.com on May 6, 2014. The email claimed that Paul George had been romantically involved with Valerie Cook, Roy Hibbert's fiancée at the time, and that the affair had caused significant tension within the Pacers' locker room. The source alleged that the affair had affected team chemistry and Roy Hibbert's performance on the court, including a scoreless Game 1 against the Washington Wizards on May 5, 2014. Hibbert's postseason stats at the time were a sharp decline: 4.6 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 1.4 blocks per game, compared to his regular season averages. When Hibbert discussed playing against tough opponents and dealing with pressure, his calm demeanor reflected how he handled controversy.
What's up, NBA fans? Dom2K on the mic, and everything you see and hear is more or less my story.
The rumor gained traction when it was linked to a reported scuffle between Pacers players Lance Stephenson and Evan Turner during the first round of the playoffs against the Atlanta Hawks. The anonymous source claimed that during practice, Stephenson said, "Y'all need to look at Roy's ass. He's been off ever since he found out PG was BS." Paul George moved quickly to deny the allegations, posting a photo on Instagram on May 7, 2014, of himself fishing with Roy Hibbert and teammate George Hill with the caption, "These rumors have got to stop. It's getting old now, and all you that believe them are ignorant hash brothers." This public denial was reported by multiple outlets and seemed to put the matter to rest. Notably, there were no public statements from Roy Hibbert directly addressing the cheating rumors, though his continued relationship with Valerie Cook provided context. His silence on the matter, combined with his continued marriage, implied the rumors did not hold weight. The fan reaction was immediate and divided. On Reddit, fans expressed mixed sentiment, with some defending Paul George while others questioned the timing and details of the rumors. Critics noted that most reporting had been done through unnamed sources, with only vague references from those involved. The basketball community's response was largely supportive of the players' denials, particularly given the lack of concrete evidence. Many pointed out that BelAirAlert.com acknowledged it could not confirm the accuracy of the story, and the rumors spread quickly without substantiation. The most telling evidence against the rumors came in September 2014, when Roy Hibbert and Valerie Cook proceeded with their wedding in Indiana, with several Pacers teammates, including Paul George, in attendance. This gesture of continued friendship and support effectively put the rumors to rest. In June 2014, during Hibbert's slump, Paul George invited him on a fishing trip, which some believed was a man-to-man talk to resolve any issues. Hibbert's performance reportedly improved afterward, suggesting any personal distractions were addressed. The resolution of this controversy demonstrated the power of loyalty and friendship in professional sports. As of 2023, Roy Hibbert and Valerie Cook remain married with no public indications of marital issues stemming from the 2014 rumors. They have 2 children, Trey and Hayden, and their relationship appears stable. The Hibbert-George situation showed how quickly rumors can spread in the social media age, but also how strong relationships can weather unfounded speculation. Andrew Bynum and Christina Anderson. The Cleveland Cavaliers' 2013 season took a dramatic turn when their troubled center Andrew Bynum was suspended indefinitely, officially for conduct detrimental to the team. However, whispers around the NBA suggested something far more scandalous, that Bynum had been involved with the wife of his own assistant coach, Jamal Mosley, in what would become one of the most destructive teammate betrayals in recent memory. The rumor originated from a December 30th, 2013 report by sports gossip blogger Terez Owens, claiming that Bynum's indefinite suspension from the Cleveland Cavaliers on December 28, 2013 was due to an affair with Christina Anderson, Mosley's fiancée at the time. The Cavaliers announced the suspension for conduct detrimental to the team, without elaborating, excusing Bynum from all team activities. What made this situation particularly devastating was the breach of trust within the coaching staff. Jamal Mosley was an assistant coach for the Cleveland Cavaliers from 2010 to 2014, and in 2013, he was engaged to Christina Anderson, a marketing, sports, and public relations specialist. The alleged affair was reported as the final straw after Bynum's unprofessional behavior, including shooting irrational three-pointers in practice and rehabbing injuries at the Playboy Mansion. The Cleveland Cavaliers moved quickly to deny the allegations, issuing a statement to Black Sports Online. Please be advised that the report involving Cavaliers center Andrew Bynum, Cavaliers assistant coach Jamal Mosley, and his fiancée is entirely not true. However, the damage to Bynum's reputation was already done. The Cavaliers lifted the suspension shortly after, but kept Bynum away from the team. On January 7, 2014, he was traded to the Chicago Bulls, who immediately released him. This effectively ended what had once been a promising career for the former Lakers championship center. The basketball community's response reflected frustration with Bynum's pattern of off-court issues. Some fans questioned the rumor's credibility due to its source, Terez Owens, known for speculative and unverified claims. Media outlets like Crossing Broad dismissed the allegations as complete bullshit, citing Terez Owens' history of unverified gossip. The silence from the key players spoke volumes. Bynum did not publicly address the affair allegations, consistent with his limited media engagement during his Cleveland tenure. Christina Anderson, who maintains no public social media presence, also did not comment on the allegations. Jamal Mosley remained silent on the rumor as well, consistent with his professional demeanor as an assistant coach. The aftermath reveals how allegations, even unproven ones, can destroy careers. Bynum, born October 27, 1987, retired from the NBA in 2014 at age 26 after playing only 26 games post-Lakers due to persistent knee injuries and off-court controversies. He attempted an NBA comeback in 2018, but it did not materialize, and he has since focused on music and real estate while maintaining a low profile. Conversely, both Mosley and Anderson have thrived. They married in January 2016 at Rancho Valencia Resort and Spa in California, attended by NBA stars like DeAndre Jordan and Chauncey Billups. Mosley is now the head coach of the Orlando Magic, appointed in July 2021, and has guided the team to playoff contention. The couple has 3 children: Gemma, born 2014, CJ, born 2015, and Chance, born 2017. While Bynum's scandal remained largely unconfirmed, another NBA rumor would prove even more persistent and damaging to all involved: Shannon Brown and Sylvia Lopez Castro. The Los Angeles Lakers championship dynasty was crumbling in 2011, and as fans searched for explanations for their devastating playoff elimination, whispers began circulating about internal drama that went far beyond basketball strategy. The rumor that emerged would pit teammates against each other and force one player to make a very public declaration of innocence. Following the Lakers' playoff elimination in 2011, rumors emerged that Shannon Brown had an affair with Sylvia Lopez Castro, the fiancée of his teammate Pau Gasol. These rumors were fueled by Gasol's poor performance and speculation about team chemistry during their disappointing postseason. The rumor originated from a May 13, 2011, Black Sports Online article claiming that Brown had an affair with Castro during the 2010-11 season, which Gasol discovered toward the season's end. The report alleged a near-physical altercation between Gasol and Brown in the locker room, contributing to the Lakers' playoff collapse. Additional narratives suggested a catfight between Castro and Vanessa Bryant, with Castro accusing Vanessa of infidelity and Vanessa retaliating by spreading rumors about Castro and Brown. The rumor gained traction when gossip sites like Terez Owens claimed Castro's infidelity led to Gasol calling off their engagement. Shannon Brown's response was swift and definitive. On May 14, 2011, Brown addressed the rumor on Twitter, stating, "Okay, let me put an end to this right now before it goes any further. I did not sleep with that Pau Gasol woman." First and last time addressing it, his denial was covered extensively by media outlets including BET, NBC Sports, and NESN. Critics noted that Brown's tweet may have actually fueled speculation by drawing attention to an obscure rumor. NBC Sports commented, "Rule number 1 in public relations is to ignore false internet fodder. And no one was really asking you that publicly, and if they were, we'd consider them to be idiots." Pau Gasol had already addressed relationship rumors earlier, telling ESPNLosAngeles.com on May 10, 2011, "My girlfriend and I are fine. We're happy. We're doing well. Kobe and I are fine." He acknowledged that the rumors caused Castro distress, stating, "She was suffering because she saw me suffering." The basketball community's response was largely skeptical. Jocks and Stiletto Jill questioned the rumor's validity, with writer Jill Monroe stating, "The Lakers lost to a team that played better than them. A lot of factors contributed to that loss, but somehow, I just don't believe that this is one of them." The rumor's lack of substantiation became apparent over time. Brown was traded to the Phoenix Suns in December 2011, which some speculated was due to locker room tension, though no evidence confirmed this connection. The Lakers organization never issued issued an official statement regarding the Brown-Castro allegations. The aftermath reveals the different paths taken by those involved. Shannon Brown, now 39, retired from the NBA in 2018 and was involved in a 2021 NBA medical fraud case, pleading guilty to conspiracy to commit healthcare fraud. He divorced from R&B singer Monica in 2019 and has maintained a low public profile while focusing on business ventures. Sylvia Lopez Castro, now approximately 36, reportedly returned to Spain after her split with Gasol around 2011, where she pursued a career as a reality TV actress. She maintains no public social media presence and her current personal life remains private. Pau Gasol, now 45, has enjoyed tremendous success post-NBA. He retired in 2021 after a 19-year career and married Catherine McDonald in 2019, with whom he has 2 children. He serves as a member of the International Olympic Committee and runs the Gasol Foundation, focusing on childhood obesity prevention. The Shannon Brown incident demonstrated how quickly rumors can spread in the social media age, but also how public denials can sometimes amplify rather than silence speculation. Leandro Barbosa, Jason Richardson, and Alejandra Amarilla. In one of the most stunning and mysterious episodes in NBA history, Phoenix Suns point guard Steve Nash announced his divorce from wife Alejandra Amarilla just one day after she gave birth to their son Mateo in November 2010. The timing was so shocking that it immediately sparked rumors about paternity and potential affairs involving Nash's own teammates. Steve Nash and Alejandra Amarilla, who had been married since 2005, welcomed their son Mateo on November 12, 2010. On November 13, 2010, Nash made the stunning announcement, "I am very thankful and excited that we have a new son, Mateo Nash. Alejandra and the baby are doing fine, but this is a bittersweet moment for my wife and I. After 5 years, we are now in the process of dissolving our marriage." The first rumor emerged from a February 2011 Terez Owens report, claiming teammate Leandro Barbosa was traded because Nash discovered an affair between him and Amarilla, with speculation that Mateo was not Nash's child. The report suggested the baby's appearance fueled paternity doubts, though later reports clarified Mateo resembled Nash. The rumor gained traction due to the timing of Barbosa's trade to the Toronto Raptors in July 2010, before Mateo's birth, coinciding with Nash's divorce announcement. A subsequent rumor in April 2011 shifted blame to teammate Jason Richardson, who was traded to the Orlando Magic in December 2010, further complicating the narrative. Alejandra Amarilla moved quickly to address the rumors. On March 15, 2011, she issued a statement through Hallier Law Firm, denying the paternity rumors and calling them false and hurtful, emphasizing that Mateo was planned and Nash was a loving father. She stated, "Mateo was a planned addition to our family, and Steve and I were thrilled to welcome him. Steve has always been a loving and involved father to all 3 of our children." Photos of Mateo with Nash, showing a clear resemblance, further debunked the paternity claims. The Suns organization never commented on the rumors, and the trades of both Barbosa and Richardson were attributed to roster changes rather than personal issues. Leandro Barbosa, known for his close friendship with Nash, never publicly addressed the rumor, maintaining his characteristic privacy. A March 2011 photo of Nash and Barbosa together, with Barbosa holding his own child, suggested their friendship remained intact despite the rumors. The controversy was further complicated by Nash and Amarilla's subsequent child support dispute. Beginning in 2013, Amarilla sought increased payments, citing Nash's higher earnings, while Nash argued he covered most expenses. The dispute, coupled with rumors of Amarilla's potential move to California, kept the affair allegations in the public eye. Today, the resolution shows how all parties moved forward from the controversy. Leandro Barbosa, now 42, retired from the NBA in 2020 and has served as an assistant coach for the Golden State Warriors since 2022. He is married to Talita Roca with 2 children and maintains a private life in Brazil. Alejandra Amarilla, now approximately 51, is a filmmaker and philanthropist focusing on social justice and environmental advocacy in Paraguay. She remains single since her 2011 divorce and raises her 3 children in Arizona while staying active in charitable work. Steve Nash, now 51, has found happiness in his post-playing career. The Hall of Famer co-hosts the Mind the Game podcast with LeBron James and joined Amazon Prime's NBA coverage for the 2025-26 season. He married Lila Frederick in 2016 and has 2 additional children, Luca and Ruby, while co-parenting his 3 children with Amarilla. Finally, we wrap up with this truly shocking rumor involving LeBron James and Delonte West and Gloria James. In May 2010, during one of the most crucial playoff series of LeBron James's early career, a rumor emerged that would haunt the basketball world for years to come. The allegation was so shocking, so unthinkable, that it seemed like something out of a soap opera. that Cleveland Cavaliers guard Delonte West had been romantically involved with Gloria James, LeBron's mother. The rumor originated from an email chain cited by sports gossip blog Terez Owens on May 17, 2010, claiming, "My uncle is the general contractor at the Q and has been for the last 7 years. He's been told that Delonte has been banging Gloria James, LeBron's mom, for some time now. Somehow LeBron found out before Game 4 and it has destroyed our chemistry. The timing couldn't have been worse for the Cavaliers." LeBron James, then 26, experienced a notable dip in performance during the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Boston Celtics, shooting .340 from the field in the final 3 games, leading to a devastating 4-2 series loss. The story gained dangerous credibility when former NBA player Calvin Murphy, a Hall of Famer, claimed on ESPN Radio Houston on May 19, 2010, that the rumor was absolutely true, citing NBA sources. Murphy, who had faced his own controversies, suggested West was not the only teammate involved with Gloria, though he provided no evidence. LeBron's team moved swiftly to combat the rumors. On May 20, 2010, LeBron's attorney issued a cease and desist letter to media outlets, calling the rumor idiotic and off the wall, and demanding retractions. The Cavaliers did not comment directly, but LeBron's advisor, Maverick Carter, told media that all rumors about James were completely false. West has consistently denied the allegations throughout the years. In a 2012 interview with the Dallas Morning News, West stated, "Number one, something like that never happened. I don't know where they got that from. For a strong black woman like that, for people to try to tear her down, that's terrible." In a 2023 video outside of 7-Eleven, West explicitly denied the rumor again, stating,
"I ain't never had a affair with nobody in my life. I might slept with my son, but that's about it."
The video, recorded by a passerby, aimed to clear his name amid ongoing struggles with mental health and homelessness. The fan reaction was explosive and created a viral sensation that spread across social media platforms. The rumor became a trending topic in 2010, with fans debating its validity on platforms like Twitter and Reddit. On Real GM forums, fans dismissed it as unverified gossip, with one user commenting, "Notice how no big-time media outlet picked it up and how quickly it got squashed. That's the power of LeBron." The rumor's persistence stemmed from its timing with significant events. The Cavaliers' 2010 playoff loss was followed by LeBron's departure to the Miami Heat in July 2010, prompting speculation that the alleged affair influenced his decision. West was traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves in July 2010 and waived, later signing with the Boston Celtics for the 2010-11 season. The personal toll on those involved was devastating. West's NBA career effectively ended in 2012, compounded by his struggles with bipolar disorder, substance abuse, and homelessness, leading to multiple arrests. In 2020, Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban helped West enter a Florida rehab facility, where he now works and has reunited with his mother. Gloria James has maintained her silence on the matter, focusing on her role as vice president of the LeBron James Family Foundation and supporting her son's career and philanthropy. LeBron, now 40 and entering his 23rd NBA season with the Lakers, has never publicly addressed the rumor beyond his attorney's 2010 statement. That's all for now, fam. If you like this clip and would want more of such, please click on the card showing on the screen.